David Corson. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. Hope everybody's having a great day. Positive thoughts, smiling faces. You going to your Wednesday night? Oh, man. Just got back from going to check on my son's truck. And they're going to give it a bath. They've been driving for the last couple weeks since they got it fixed. And drop it back off probably before the weekend. And then we'll drive for a month, and then he'll come back and pick it, give my truck back, and rock and roll. Got my issue post. Everybody's eating it up on the web, so that's great. Moving on to November, and security, and men's roundtable, and yeah, I'll tell you, it was up crack of dawn. It's warm. It was a little warmer today. It's going to be in the 70s by the end of the week. But man, it was cold, man. Monday, Tuesday, woohoo! It was cold. Glad I got the boat winterized. So, hey, here's what I'm thinking. Here's my word of the day. My word of the day is trust. For Hump Day, November 12th, 2025. Yeah, trust. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing, you gotta have trust. If you're gonna do anything, you gotta have trust. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust your people. You gotta trust your employees, your spouse. I mean, you gotta trust your teammates. Remember, there's no I in team. It's a game play. Same thing. I can go down the list and tell you all the things that's so important to have trust on, and. On the athletic field, you practice all week that when you make this move, that guy's going to be right on the corner of the net because he's going to sneak around behind. You throw it there, the guy's going to be there. If he executes and he does everything that he practices, he'll be there. That's trust in athletics. Or trust that guy, you throw that ball 9 out of 10 times, he's going to catch it. Or you chuck that ball, that guy's a bolt of lightning, he's going to come up and he's going to come right underneath and he's going to catch it. That's why you practice. Perfection in the game, execution, everybody's on the same level. You're going to make mistakes in the game. It's okay. You learn from it. You never remember, you either win or you learn. There's no losing. But to be in athletics, you got to trust yourself. You got to trust your teammates. You got to trust your coaches. You got to trust the trainers. You got to trust everybody. But you really got to trust yourself. And if everybody's on the same page, they bought into the vision and the plan and studied the film, and maintain their body in good shape, feeding it well, icing the bump of bruises, getting the rest you need, you should be able to get that win because the team you're coming up playing them is they're equal to you. A couple plays here and there is going to decide the game. But you got to trust yourself. You got to trust that you got that little voice inside you. It's so important in athletics. Business, just like athletics, it's competition. You got to trust yourself. When I went out on my own in December 17, 2001, I quit Nielsen. Gave up my expense account and all that money and all that stuff. I could have retired there. Hey, you know what? I trusted myself. I knew how I wanted to run my business, and I believed in my magazine. So here I am. I'm still standing. So trust is really important in business. And it doesn't matter if you're the account executive or the CEO. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust your company, product, all the different departments that you interact with. Everybody's got, just like a sports team, everybody's got to be on the same plane, the same page, same execution, same positive attitude, same goal. Keep moving forward, get to the finish line, rehash, tweak, and go do it again. And that's the way business is, man. Business is so much tougher than sports, man. It's much more brutal, man, because it's real. Sports is just a game, but you can have fun at both. And let me tell you, and some of them, man, can kick your ass in certain days. But that's what makes it glory, man. Because when they think you're down, you come back up and you win. That's what trust is, man. Relationships, got to trust yourself. Trust yourself that you have the confidence to go out across the dance floor and go ask the prettiest girl in the place to go dance with you. Yeah, man. Listen, that just takes confidence, trusting yourself. And, it's just, hey, listen, not everybody's going to give you the dance. Not everybody's, some will, some won't. Hey, some people, you just, the first no is not the reason. So if you're persistent in a very cool way, you might get the dance. You got to try, you got to take action. You got to roll with the punches. But you got to trust yourself. All right? And really, really, really important. So, and relationships, you got to trust yourself there too. I mean, listen, it takes two to tango. It's a two-way street. But if you communicate, you ask a lot of questions, you find out if there's synergies and all that, then you know where you stand. But you got to trust you trust yourself. Sometimes you're going to make the wrong decision, but you're living and learn. I mean, that's what makes life not boring. But if you can communicate in the simplest of words, with the least amount of words and the simplest of ideas, so a third grader could understand what you're trying to get across, you're going to have a lot of wins and a lot of L's. And L's, once again, they're not losses, there's learns. Either win or you learn. And in relationships, man, I'm greedy with my time because I'm in the last part of my life. So the bottom line is, if you're not happy, get out of the relationship. There's billions of people on the planet, and there's someone on this planet that you can have fun with. There's no reason why you should be in a lousy relationship, time, you can't get your time back. That's why I'm greedy with it. If it doesn't benefit me, I don't do it anymore. It's just that way. And I've done plenty of help over my years, and it's got to benefit me in some form or fashion. And it's not just personal relationships either. Where your communication is key. When you talk, I don't care if you're talking to a customer service rep or someone in the grocery store or someone in your doctor's office, whatever. If you can take something from whatever they said, even if it's a short conversation, and you can leave your little mark, so that later they're like, hey, that was pretty cool how they did that, or that was cool how he shook my hand, or that was a good thought. I pick up stuff from everybody every day. I'm always looking for something, man, and so I can put it up here in my vault, man, so I can use it for another day when I need it. So if you're talking to someone, find out something cool that they do, and then leave them something. You want to leave your mark, man, and when you master that, you can do it in everything, and you do it day in and day out. You gotta trust, and you gotta trust your body, man, because your body, it works its tail off every day for you. And if you give it 6 to 8 hours of rest every night, and I get 6 to 6.5 hours, your body will kick tail for you for the rest of life, as long as you're breathing. But you gotta feed it right. You gotta ice the bumps and bruises. You gotta take care of it, and you gotta give it rest. Rest is the most important thing to your body. It works for you all day. And when it knows I'm flossing my teeth, I'm brushing my teeth, I've unplugged my phone, man, it's time to crash. I'm telling you, 2025 was my year to learn how to sleep better, and man, I sleep like a rock. A good 6 to 6 a.m. I do not use an alarm. I get up every morning between 10 to 5 and 5:15. That's about when I wake up, and I just get up, and I'm not groggy, man. I roll all day, man, getting things done. Get her done. So from the heart, take it to the bank, put it up here in your knowledge vault, use it for whenever you need it. And if you do that every day, every week, every month, look, you got about 50 days for the remainder of the year. You'll have about 50 days of data on yourself. Do it right here on your phone. It's attached to you, and you'll learn a lot about yourself. You can go back and look at the days where you had awful days, where you had good days, and you can put that stuff in your memory. So when you're confronted with those hindrances or speed bumps down the road, you'll know how to handle them. And you'll get addicted, and you'll go all the way through it. Listen, I'm coming up on 2 years. I've totally changed my mindset. My mindset has changed, and I don't freak about stuff that is out of my control. I do stuff that benefit me, and that's just the way that I think these days. And that's the way that you should think too. I'm looking for winning to get it done, and benefit me, and have fun. Do what you do, because if not, you're just wasting your time. So that's my word of the day: trust. November 12th, 2025. So listen, I appreciate y'all out there. Have a great rest of your hump day. And I will see you tomorrow, where I have no idea. I'm down here by the mailboxes. But listen, have a great rest of your Wednesday night. And have an awesome Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, be safe out there. Head on a swivel. Know your surroundings. Take action. Trust.